Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Anahuac Sports Live. We're here to watch your Anahuac Panthers take on the Panthers from Mart here in beautiful Madisonville, the mushroom capital of Texas, here at Mustang Stadium. It is a warm, shall I say hot day today, 89 degrees with a heat index of 100. The wind is out of the north at 5 miles an hour, so there's not much of a breeze. We're going to be taking on a very tough team today. Mart, so far on the season, is 2-0, and this is a team that comes into this game with 50 playoff appearances, 11 title game appearances, and 8 state championships, where your Anahuac Panthers have had a total of 24 playoff experiences over the years. We play these games because we want to play a team that is tougher than us so we can learn to be better. So I think we're all going to enjoy a fantastic game today no matter what happens. We'll be back after this.
Welcome back to Anahuac Sports Live in the Third Coast Integrated Martial Arts pregame show. Trent Hart down on the field with the coach for the Mart Panthers, Kevin Hoffman. Coach, thank you for taking the time to speak with us today.
I appreciate you.
Coming off last week's win over McGregor, Coach, and after looking at that film, what are some of the things you were pleased with and looking on the field today?
Just that our kids kept playing, and we got a lead and gave up a few touchdowns in the fourth quarter, and some onside kick attempts by McGregor, and the kids just kept playing and kept fighting, and didn't, when something went bad, didn't give in to it. So proud of the young kids and some backups that had to come into the game and finish the game up because of a couple of injuries that we had. Proud of those kids.
With that said, Coach, what are some of the things from that y'all feel y'all need to improve on today and moving on so early in the season and as y'all go into the district play?
Well, offensively and defensively, we got to continue to get better at the things that we're teaching these kids and trying to do. Special teams, we got to clean up some stuff in special teams, and we spent some extra time this week working on some phases in our special teams that were lacking.
Let's talk about a little bit about the offensive side of the football, Coach. Traditionally, y'all went with a spread power running and a jet sweep style of play. Is that what y'all have stuck with this year, and who do you rely on to lead that offense?
Yeah, I mean, we're a spread power running team, and that's what we want to do. That's what we hang our hat on. That's what we've done for years. Ever since I've been here, we're going to continue to try to do that. Obviously, we'll lean on our quarterback, running back, slot receivers on jet and things like that, and take a chance here and there with our outside receivers when those opportunities arise.
Well, 3-peat state champions and 8 total state titles on Mart's mantle. That's an impressive statistic, Coach, on any level of Texas high school football. How are y'all able to keep that level of consistency, and what will be your keys to victory here today?
Well, that's the expectation of these kids, the coaching staff, the community. They know what's at stake day in, day out, night in, night out, whenever we practice, play, and they don't want to be that team to let everyone down. And so, the keys to the game today are going to be, our defense, and to be able to line up to multiple formations and stop the Anahuac's running game. If we can do that and then force them to, maybe throw the ball or do something they don't particularly want to do, that's always, no matter who we play, that's kind of our goal. And offensively is we want to run the football and we want to run it consistently, and we want to be clean in special teams.
Well, Coach, thank you for being with us, and best of luck in today's game.
I appreciate it.
That was Coach Kevin Hoffman with the Mart Panthers as we continue the Third Coast Integrated Martial Arts pregame show after this on Anahuac Sports Live. Welcome back to Anahuac Sports Live in the third. Trent Hart back here on Anahuac Sports Live in the Third Coast Integrated Martial Arts pregame show. I'm joined here by Anahuac Panther head coach Greg Neese. And coach, as we continue today with what has thus far been an unusual season with a pandemic and the cancellation of your Week 1 matchup due to Hurricane Laura, today's game against Mark is also unique for a preseason contest held on a Saturday and at a neutral site. Certainly wasn't in the original plan, Coach, but can you elaborate on that and how hard was it to get this game going here today?
Well, our original schedule, we had a KIP Generations, they're a private school out of Houston, and for a Week 3 matchup, and because of the COVID, they had to shut down, and so we moved their game to our open weekend district, which we found out yesterday that they will not be able to play, so now we'll probably just play a 9-game schedule. But when I was looking for a game to week 3, I was kind of looking ahead, and I had a friend of mine say, well, hey, Mart's looking for a game. And then, Mart's always looking for a game because people don't like playing them. They won the state championship 3 years in a row. They've won 8 overall as a school, and they have one of the best teams in the state regardless of class. So I talked to my defense coordinator and Coach Finchers and said, heck yeah, let's strap it up and see what happens. So I called Coach Hoffman, and we talked a couple of times, and then we tried to find a Friday night venue, but nobody wanted to host us because of the COVID. And so we had to settle on a Saturday with Coach Rusty Nail here at Madisonville, and he's actually letting us play here for free. And so it's a good setup, and we're excited about the challenge. We know we're the underdog, but we're hoping to give them a good game.
Well, it's definitely a plus that we can get this game in here. Coming off last week's game against Hampshire Finette, Coach, I'm sure that you and your staff has peeled over that film. What are some of the things that you were pleased with and plan to build on here today?
Well, I like the attitude of our kids. We're trying to change the culture, and we took a huge step in that last year. And even though we were disappointed with the loss, our kids kept trying the whole game. We're actually in the game all the way to the end. We had a chance to cut it to win 3, and we had an unfortunate drop to pass in the end zone, or we'd have cut it to 3, and then we're onside kicking to try to get the ball and go for the win with about 3 minutes left. So even as bad as we played, we were still right there in the game against a good 4A school. So I like the aggressiveness of our defense. Like I said, we're farther along on defense this year at this point than any time last year. So that's a good step. And then I'm also excited about my quarterback, Landon Corbett. He's a sophomore. That sucker's a winner and a champion, and he's the ultimate type of player to coach. He does a great job in practice. He's a great practice player. He's also a great game player.
Well, touching on sophomore quarterback Landon Corbett, last week, Coach, he rushed for 22 times for 94 yards and passed 11-18 for 128 yards. Most of those catches going to junior wideout Zion Clark, 7 balls caught for 108 yards. One particularly exceptional one-handed grab in the touchdown late in the game. While we all know that this is a team effort, Coach, it has to be comforting to see what these young men can do this far.
Well, absolutely. And you're talking about 2 of our offensive stars, Zion was the leading receiver in our district last year, returning. He led the league in receiving yards last year as a sophomore, so that says something about him. And then Landon, this is his first time to start. Now, we can't do anything without an offensive line, and that's probably the best part of our offense. And they go unnoticed like most offensive lines do, but we're very excited about our offensive line. They're big guys. They all get along. Coach Dell does a great job with them, and that's our strongest unit on our team is our offensive line. So, if we get our running backs, we got new running backs back there. They're trying to learn the process and where to line up and who gets the ball. When we figure that out, I think we're going to end up being a pretty good offense, one of the best ones in the district.
Absolutely. Those big men up front are definitely bringing this team together and pushing that offense forward. What are some of the things you feel like you need to improve on today and moving forward through this year?
Well, one of the negative things last week, and it probably falls on me as the head coach, it was special teams. We had some breakdowns there, and we probably didn't work it as much as we should have, but it's been a crazy year just trying to fit practices in and school being canceled and all that type of stuff. But, we had a snap over the head with our punter, which gave them good field position. Even though we stopped them, it flipped the field. So we stopped them, but we got the ball back, but not as deep in their territory as we would have liked. We also missed the extra point and just had some breakdown on some coverage on kickoffs. Gave up a contain one time, so we honed in this week on that. And I'll say this about our booster club. Our athletic booster club at Anahuac is outstanding. They do a lot of purchases for us. They generate a lot of money through our track meets and stuff. And we're looking for a lot of parents and people in town to come help out, maybe on a Thursday night, just work the concession stand for an hour or 2. So I'm asking our fans to do that. But I wanted a drone. I know a lot of these programs around Texas have drones, and they film the practices. You can't do games, but you film the practices with a drone. And so we got Coach Moore, who's our rocket guy in school, teaches a rocket class. So we have that drone right above, and so it's able to see down and see all the lanes and everything that people are running. And it's an outstanding view for our coaches and also for our players when we're trying to learn the game.
Well, what a great tool to have and be able to utilize, Coach. What do you know about Mart and the type of offense Coach Hoffman likes to run, and how do you plan to contain them on defense?
Well, contain them on defense. That's the big $1 million question today, because they have one of the most outstanding skill group of kids that we'll see all year for sure, and also in the state of Texas. We got the number 10 at quarterback. He's an all-state quarterback, 3-time state champion. He's a big kid, big powerful runner. So they like he's their dude. He's their GoDaddy. They also got a kid number 12 who runs the jet sweep. He also plays some quarterback also, and he's going to be the fastest man on the field today, and probably one of the fastest guys in Texas. And we got to contain him. Number 12, we see number 12 running down the sideline too many times. He's going to break some because he's that fast. If we don't contain him, it could be a long day for us. And on defense, I know you haven't asked about defense yet, but they got one player that I think I got to talk about. It's number 1. That sucker last year was their Willie backer. They moved into middle linebacker. They run the 4-3. And that sucker, it looks like Lawrence Taylor on the field. He's running around making plays, and we got to take care of him on offense. We're working on more cuts with our offensive line this week. We didn't have enough cut blocks last week, and those guys are fast, but they're not fast when you cut them on the ground. So that's one of our focuses today on offense.
Mart's resume in Class 2A is extensive, as you touched on earlier. What are some of the things that you're going to have to do here to secure victory, Coach?
Well, I think us not being able to play real fast right now is really not that bad of a thing for us, even though when we're at optimum speed, we like to snap it every 11 seconds. But our kids just aren't there yet, and I don't want to force the issue right there with that. So we're going to slow it down a little bit and get into some huddle stuff. Now we will do some tempos after big plays and stuff, and maybe we get rolling. We'll start doing some tempos, maybe 2 or 3 continuous plays. But we got to control the clock. Understand the game. We're still teaching the game. We've got 3 downs to get 10 yards. So if you simplify it like that, if they realize that, you don't have to have a big gain all the time. But if you get 4 yards a play, you're going to get a first down, move the chains, and that clock keeps running. So when that clock's running, we have the ball. Everybody knows the philosophy. They don't have the ball, which is a good thing. So I think if we're able to control the clock a little bit, and we're trying to keep it close at halftime, either with the lead or tied or within one score, I like our chances in the second half. So that's kind of what we're looking at.
Good deal. Coach, thanks for taking the time with us before kickoff, and best of luck to y'all today.
Appreciate you covering us. Thank you.
That was head coach of the Anahuac Panthers, Greg Neese, and we will come back for the coin toss and the national anthem right after this on Anahuac Sports Live.
Welcome back to Madisonville, Texas at the Mustang Stadium here in the mushroom capital of Texas. We're waiting for the teams to take the field again so we can have the toss of the coin and the kickoff. This is your voice of the Panthers, Guy Jackson, joined by engineer Trent Hart and camera person Terry Fortenberry. We're going to try to bring you the best game that we possibly can. We see the Panthers starting to take the field. They're joining in at the north end of the field. Looks like we still have about 6 minutes till kickoff. Your Anahuac Panthers today are wearing white jerseys with black stripes down the side, both the jersey and the pants, with their black helmets. With Mart also being Panthers. If you hear me say Panthers, I'll be talking about our Anahuac side. Sorry to anybody from Mart who is listening or watching on today's broadcast. Waiting to see what type of jerseys Mart comes out in. Their colors are purple and gold. In warm-ups, they were wearing purple pants. We're waiting to see the color of the jerseys. Hopefully, if you're watching this, you're already joining us on YouTube at our YouTube channel. So make sure that you don't forget to hit the subscribe, like, and notification buttons on that. If you haven't already done so, also go to our Facebook page at Anahuac Sports Live. You can also follow us on Twitter at AP_Sports Live. And it looks like Mart is coming out onto the field to do a banner run through. They are dressed in purple jerseys today, white stripes on the cap of the sleeves, and gold helmets. Your Anahuac Panthers are wearing their black helmets today. You can also follow us on Instagram at Anahuac Sports Live. We are having some giveaways, courtesy of We've Got You Covered. There are 4 ways to win. First, 10 new subscribers on YouTube. The first 10 likes on the YouTube link on Facebook. And the first 10 retweets of YouTube link on Twitter. And the first 10 likes on Instagram. Get in there and like and retweet and whatever so you can be in the drawing for a Spirit shirt courtesy of We've Got You Covered. One of the changes this year, ladies and gentlemen, is that for the toss of the coin, only one captain from each team can go out to the middle of the field. No other players can go onto the field. Normally the team would come out to the numbers. That is no longer allowable because of COVID restrictions. Mart is lined up with their captain, number 10, Freeman. He is the quarterback for Mart. Your Anahuac Panthers have just come back to their sideline.
Freeman. Captain for Anahuac, number 78, Logan Lodge.
And number 78, Lutz of the Anahuac Panthers, is coming to the center of the field as a captain. They'll be meeting with referee Quisenberry to go over the formalities of today's game and the toss of the coin to see who will kick off and who will receive.
Mart won the toss. They have deferred to the second half.
The toss was won by Mart. They have elected to defer. Your Panthers will kick off from the south, or will receive from the south end of the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise as we honor America with the play of our national anthem by Mart High School Band. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the officials are getting set up in their positions. We are running with a 7-member crew this game. That means all points of the field should be covered. One of the good things about playing a Saturday game, there are enough TASO officials to go around.
Hopefully a high temperature for today's game. The wind out of the north at 7 to 10 miles per hour. And no mention of rain in the current forecast. Kicking off for Mart.
Back deep for the Panthers, number 2, Clark. 3, Chavez kicking off for Mart. Kickoff taken by number 1, Lewis of the Panthers. Loses control of the ball across midfield as Mart recovers. Mart will take over first and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Pass incomplete, intended for number 4, Medlock. Number 10, Freeman on the quarterback keeper up the middle, gets into Anahuac territory, 21-yard line. Almost had a breakaway. Good thing his undershirt was sticking out and able to grab a hold of it. Number 1, Campbell for Mart on the carry. Gain of 2. It'll be second down and 8 from the 19-yard line.
A gain of 2 yards.
Penalty at the snap. We have a false start call against the Mart Panthers. That'll back them up 5 yards. Ball is now at the 24-yard line. Still second down, 14 to go. Correction on that, 13. That was 10. Freeman on the quarterback keeper up the middle. And on the stop leading the charge was number 10 of the Panthers, Pham. Ball at the 20-yard line. Third down and 9. Panther defenders in the backfield, led by number 6, Tinsley, causing a loss on the play for Mart. Pushes the ball back to the 27-yard line. It'll be fourth down, 15. It looks like Mart's going to go for it. And the pass is incomplete. Ball turns over on downs. Your Panthers will have it first and 10 inside their own territory at the 27-yard line. While we have this change in possession, the first quarter is being sponsored by Wilcox Drugstore. As Wilcox Drugstore, been in business since 1948 in Anahuac at 1208 Miller Street. Stop by and see Dave Wilcox at Wilcox Drugstore. Loss of 2 on the play for the Panthers. Push the ball back 25-yard line, second down, 12. Penalty flag at the snap. Delay a game call against Anahuac. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Remains second down. 17 to go. Those preventable penalties will take a toll on you in the end. Pass intended for 82 Gates, incomplete. Third down. And pass is complete to number 2, Clark. After he had to tip it up to get it away from the defender, makes his way out to the 44-yard line. It is going to be a first and 10 for your Anahuac Panthers. Number 7, Corbett keeping the ball. There is a penalty flag comes in at the end of the play. We have a personal foul face mask call against Mart. That'll add 15 yards to the end of the run. Pushes the ball inside Mart territory. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 38. Number 2, Clark, trying to make his way back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 on the play. Ball at the 40-yard line. 2nd down, 12.
Oz is back to the 40-yard line.
Pass is complete to number 21, Cormier. Cormier gets the 1st down for the Panthers, taking the ball 25-yard line. It is another 1st and 10 for your Panthers. Number 5, Medlock in the backfield, causing a loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd down, 11. Penalty flags at the snap. This is going to be a false start call against Anahuac. 5-yard penalty remains 2nd down. 16 to go. Pass is complete to number 2, Clark, who takes it into the end zone for your Panthers. That was a dead-on strike from the pass by number 7, Corbett. Clark beat his defender and walks into the end zone. The PAT attempt is no good, intercepted in the end zone. Mart tries to run it out. We're still in the first quarter of play. Your Anahuac Panthers have taken the lead over the state championship 2A Mart. I would think that the fans of Mart are kind of stunned at the moment. We have the Panthers going to be kicking off to Mart. Number 27, Sanchez, with the kickoff. And just remind you that this first quarter is sponsored by Wilcox Drugstore. Wilcox Drugstore at 1208 Miller Street. So stop on by and see Dave and his crew. Number 17, Holt, takes the kickoff at his 8-yard line. Brought down by 22 of the Panthers, Totzer. It'll be Mart's ball, 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
A return of 14 yards on the kickoff. 1st and 10 Mart from their own 35-yard line.
Number 6, Medlock on the carry. Met several Panther defenders. They're going to give him forward progress out to the 39-yard line. Gain of 4, 2nd down 6. Number 12, Clater on the carry. 60, Pham in the backfield, causing a loss of 1 on the play. It'll make it be 3rd down and 7. We have timeout being called on the field. Penalty flag on the far side of the field, on the Anahuac side. We'll see if the desperate pass to number 4, Medlock, is going to be complete. Penalty flag was for a sideline warning. The pass does count, so Mart has the ball inside Anahuac territory, 32-yard line.
31-yard gain to the Anahuac 32-yard line. Freeman keeps the football. He's led by number
33, De Hoyos in the backfield, taking the quarterback 10, Freeman, for a no gain, 2nd and 10.
The gain on the play, 2nd down and 10.
Several Panther defenders in the backfield, led by number 4, Moulton. Pushes the ball back to the 42-yard line. That'll make it a 3rd down and 20 for Mart. We have a penalty flag on the pass reception. Number 12, Clater, takes the reception. We'll see what the penalty flag is. It occurred back at the 34-yard line. Block of the back call against Mart. That will negate the run after the reception. That pushes the football after the penalty yardage marched off back to the 45-yard line and remains 3rd down. 23 to go. Screen pass to number 1, Campbell, is good for Mart. They take it into the end zone. And the kick by number 3, Chavez, is good for the point after. We'll be back after these messages.
You've heard about shopping local. How about banking local? Since 1976, Anahuac National Bank is the only locally owned and operated bank in Chambers County. We know you see Anahuac National Bank folks out in the community supporting our schools, veterans, and nonprofits. Why not bank where you live? These experienced banking professionals understand local businesses and the housing market. Visit online today at anbank.net, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Okay, we are back after that commercial break. Number 3, Chavez, is lining up to kick off to your Panthers. Number 8, Foster, takes the kickoff right as it was about to bounce out of bounds. The Panthers will have it 1st and 10 from their 14-yard line. Something I learned this last week: if Foster had stepped out of bounds and caught the ball, it would have been considered a illegal kick and a penalty against Mart. Learn something new every day.
Ball carrier number
24, Fazell on the carry. We'll give him a gain of 4. Ball at the 20, 2nd down 6. Ball pops loose. Loose ball is recovered again by Mart. They are 2-0 on fumble recoveries. They will have the ball deep inside Anahuac territory. 24-yard line. 1st and 10. Your Panther defenders are making a good job of getting into the backfield. There was a loss of 3 on that play on the carry attempt by number 10, Freeman. Short pass completed to number 9, Hickman. He gets down to a first down at the 9-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal to go for Mart with 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Number 10, Freeman, keeps the ball for himself. Makes his way down to the 2. And that ends our first quarter play, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Hello, my name is Mark Poggles, and I'm the pastor at Community Christian Fellowship Church in Oak Island, Texas. I would like to personally invite you to join us for Bible study during the week and our church services on Sunday morning. We have a nursery for the little ones, and our church family will greet you with a smile on their face and a loving heart. Come and celebrate with us as we study God's Word and give Him all the praise and thanks He deserves. Hope to see you there. Take care and God bless. Go Panthers!
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we do have our shirt giveaway, the Spirit shirt, courtesy of We've Got You Covered. There are 4 ways to enter and win. The first 10 new subscribers on YouTube, the first 10 shares on YouTube link on Facebook, the first 10 retweets on YouTube link on Twitter, and the first 10 likes of YouTube link on Instagram. We've got all the social media platforms covered, so we need for you to cover them also. And we have Mart beginning to line up to start the second quarter of play. It'll be 2nd down goal to go from the 2-yard line. Number 10, Freeman, keeps the ball again. Does not make it into the end zone, but gains 1 yard. It'll be 3rd and goal to go from the 1. Your Panthers are making a valiant defensive stand here at the goal line. But this time, number 10, Freeman, takes the ball 1 yard out into the end zone. And you can hear one of the most annoying sounds in football is the air horn that some teams will play. Number 3, Chavez set up for the kick. Penalty flag on the play, but the PAT does go through. Offsides call against Anahuac. That penalty is going to be declined. They will take the 1 point on the board as good. The second quarter of play is being sponsored by Chambers County Abstract. Chambers County Abstract been in business serving Chambers County since 1875, taking care of all your title insurance and real estate closing needs. Chambers County Abstract. We're having a beautiful view of the sky right now. It is partly cloudy. Nice blue sky. And number 3, Chavez, is setting the ball up to kick again. Number 2, Clark takes the ball at his 12-yard line. Penalty flag comes in at the 23-yard line as Clark is tackled at the 32. We'll see what referee Quisenberry has to say. It's going to be a holding call against Anahuac. That'll bring the ball back. Ten yards from the point of infraction, pushes the ball back to the 14-yard line. So I guess you can call that a positive gain on the return of 1 yard. Seven, Corbett tries the quarterback keeper, stopped at the line of scrimmage by 50, Lane. Does get a yard and a half, close to 2 yards. In case you're wondering how that is measured, it is always measured by the tip of the nose of the football facing the goal line that you're trying to achieve. Since it looked like the ball is in between the hash marks, that's how you measure. Seven, Corbett on the carry, out to the 20-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 4. We do have a loyal crowd that is following your Anahuac Panthers here today, both here in the stadium and online. We thank you all. Low snap taken by Corbett, who's trying to make the 1st down marker. We'll see with the officials marking. It'll be 4th and 1 from the 23-yard line. Your Panthers are bringing on their punt squad. A booming punt. Down by number 1, Campbell at his own 23-yard line. That's where Mart will begin 1st and 10. I think your Panthers are holding their own today in this contest. A lot closer than many people had expected. The Waco Tribune had picked Mart to win this game. They didn't say by a landslide, but in their editorial writing it made it appear that be. Somehow number 12, Clater, traverses his way across the field on the pass reception, dodges a Anahuac defender and goes into the end zone for Mart. Maybe I spoke a moment too soon about what the Waco Tribune had predicted. And the kick attempt by Chavez is no good. The field judge signaled that it was a tipped ball. And we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Want to escape to a relaxing destination on the Texas Gulf Coast? Trinity Bay RV and Lodging has just what you need. Nestled next to historic Fort Anahuac Park and less than an hour east of Houston, Trinity Bay RV and Lodging has everything for your next vacation, weekend getaway, or extended stay, offering daily, weekly, and monthly rates on 54 full hookup RV sites and 11 fully furnished cabins. Visit online today at TrinityBayRVLodging.com or give them a call, 409-267-6774.
Okay, we are back with Chavez lining up to kick off after the touchdown by Mart and the missed PAT. Number 8, Foster, takes the kickoff at his 19. It advances to the 35. Your Panthers will begin at that position, 1st and 10. It looks like that the kickoff game is not Chavez's forte in comparison to Sanchez's of the Panthers. Pass incomplete, 2nd and 10. 27, Sanchez on the carry, gets across midfield, taking several Mart defenders with him. One of the guys even lost his helmet. Your Panthers will have the ball 1st and 10 at the Mart 43-yard line.
First and 10 Anahuac from the Mart 43-yard line.
Incomplete pass to number 2, Clark.
Excellent effort on the attempt, but incomplete.
27, Sanchez upended at the line of scrimmage by number 5, Medlock. It'll be a loss of half a yard on the play. So 3rd down, 11. Seven, Corbett on the quarterback keeper, makes his way to the 40-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 7 for Anahuac.
Gain of about 4 on the play. 4th down and 7.
We have timeout being taken by the Panthers. You know, Corbett is making some great passes. He is pretty much on target. Clark has been covered very well, and it looks like the back judges are letting the players play, because some of those coverages look like it could have been pass interference, as the defender was playing the player and not playing the ball. And don't forget that this second quarter play is sponsored by Chambers County Abstract. Located at 545 Washington Avenue, serving Chambers County since 1875 on your real estate, closing, and title needs. Also, don't forget to hit those subscribes and likes and notification bell buttons on YouTube. Also on Facebook. Like us at on Facebook at Anahuac Sports Live. On Twitter at AP_Sports Live, and on Instagram, follow us at Anahuac Sports Live.
Pass is incomplete, broken up by number 5.
Penalty flag on the snap. False start call against Anahuac. That'll back them up 5 yards, remain 4th down, 12 to go.
Replay 4th down after the 5-yard walk-off. Football is at the Mart 45-yard line. Find a gain of 33.
Pass is incomplete. Ball turns over on downs. Mart will have it 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. We'll see if your Panther defenders can hold. Number 4, Mouton of the Panthers making the stop. On the carry by number 1, Campbell. That was a gain of 4 on the play, second down 6. Panther defenders string out number 1, Campbell, in the backfield. Drop him for a loss. In on that tackle is number 10, Pham. It'll be third down and 8. And the pass is complete to number 6, Medlock, who gets a first down and across midfield for Mart. 42-yard line, first and 10. As you heard in the pregame show with Coach Neese, one of the things the Panther defense needs to do is control the speed of Mart. Number 17, Holt, on the carry. Now, I think that was part of the speed that Coach Neese was talking about. Mart has several of these guys who can run. It is a first down to the 31-yard line, first and 10.
Pickup is good for Mart, first down at the 31-yard line. Freeman keeps the football. Running hard, breaks the tackle down near the 21-yard line.
10, Freeman on the quarterback keeper to Clark, making the stop, not before Mart gets a first down against your Panthers. Driving the ball to the 21-yard line, first and 10. Number 12, Clater in at quarterback. Stop made by number 10, Pham. A penalty flag comes in late at the end of the play. Let's see what referee Quisenberry has to say. Is a dead ball personal foul against Mart. Dead ball personal foul against Anahuac. Those penalties will offset. And because they were both dead ball penalties after the end of the play, it is going to be second down and 10. It looks like Mart may be slow playing the offense from this second half of this second quarter. And now timeout is being called on the field by Mart.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Okay, we are back from commercial break. Mart is getting ready to line up for a second down. Try at the ball after the offsetting personal foul penalties. Number 9, Sanchez on the carry. That would be a gain of 2 on the play, 3rd down and 8. Pass is complete to number 12, Clater. Steps out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal to go for Mart from the 1. How Freeman got rid of that ball, I have no idea, being in the grasp of a couple of Panther defenders. We have timeout being called by Anahuac.
Looking for just the right bank? For a real community bank, locally owned and operated since 1976, come to Anahuac National Bank. Offering services from your first checking account to mobile and online banking to business and home loans. This is Texas banking at its best. Find us online at anbank.net. Anahuac National Bank, Chambers County's only locally owned and independently operated bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back as the timeout is over. Teams are coming back on to the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the first half of play. We'll see if your Panthers can't put up another goal line defense as they did before. Even though Mart did score, they made them earn it, every inch of it. Ten Freeman on the quarterback keeper. does not make the goal line. It'll be second down goal to go less than a yard.
Leading the charge, number 79, Jonathan Cooper. Also there, number 10, Ty Fan. Second down and goal, just inside the 1 yard line.
And this time Freeman does make it into the end zone. And the annoying train horn goes. We'll see Chavez is lining up for the point after attempt kick. And the kick was blocked and picked up by Anahuac, who tried to return. But regardless, it is a no good. We'll be back right after these messages. Okay, we're back, and you're seeing a great shot of the Buc-ee's sign. That's how close we are to Buc-ee's there off of I-45 here in Madisonville. Once again, a short kick by Chavez, taken by Foster. Returns the ball up to the 32-yard line. Your Panthers will have it 1st and 10. Yeah, I'll have you making a Buc-ee's stop before we go home. I think it's against the law in Texas to pass at Buc-ee's and not stop. Loose ball in the backfield. Recovered by Mart. Mart has the ball inside Anahuac territory, 1st and 10. Yeah, speaking of Buc-ee's, it was announced this week that they're going to be opening up their second out-of-state store. They've opened one in Alabama, and now in South Carolina is where they're going to go. So what started off as a little convenience store down in, I think, Lake Jackson, is becoming a nationwide concern in the convenience store market. Pass is complete to number 12, Clater. But there is a penalty flag on the play back at the 15-yard line. We'll see if his end zone entrance will stand. Personal foul against the Mart Panthers. The 15 yards from the point of infraction moves the ball back to the 30, so a gain of 1, 1st and 9. There was a pass completion and a fumble on the play. Number 1, Campbell picks up the ball, but the play had been blown dead. Could have possibly been that the receiver had stepped out of bounds before he fumbled, or been down by contacts by some other method. Anyway, it is 2nd down 4. 10 Freeman on the quarterback keeper. And it takes a pack of Anahuac defenders to make the stop. It'll be 1st and goal to go from the 6-yard line. Freeman stood up at the line of scrimmage, gain of 1 on the play. We have timeout being taken by Mart. We're going to stay with you here. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that this quarter is being sponsored by Chambers County Abstract. Chambers County Abstract, located at 545 Washington and across the street from the courthouse. We'll give you a couple of scores while we wait from yesterday's games. These are of district importance to us. Buna lost to Hardin Jefferson 25-8. Trinity took out Tarkington 36-13. Hardin took on the Jasper Junior Varsity squad and won handily 30-6. Kirbyville had their game canceled. They were originally supposed to play Newton, so Newton ended up playing Jasper and losing 63-20. Ouch. Our arch rivals over at East Chambers took out Hampshire Finette 49-39. And Woodville was 48 to Corrigan Camden's 7. Don't forget, we got the giveaway going, ladies and gentlemen. 2 Spirit shirts. There are 4 ways to enter. First new subscribers on YouTube. First 10 shares of the link on Facebook. First 10 retweets on Twitter, and the following us on Instagram. Pass is incomplete. It'll be 3rd down, goal to go from the 5. Ball tipped, intercepted by the Panthers. Number 79, Cooper, comes down with the INT. Your Panthers will have the ball. 1st and 10 from their own 13-yard line. That was a heads-up play by the Panther defense. And a shout out to the big guys in the middle of the field for making the heads-up reception as the ball was still in the air. Ball pops loose once again. Recovered by 74, Swanner of the Mart Panthers. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Pass is intercepted. Number 7, Corbett, comes up with the interception at the 1-yard line. Your Panther defense keeps the ball out of Mart's hands into the end zone. With the ball at the 1, we cannot take any negative yardage. Corbett keeps the ball, gets a gain of 1 as the clock is ticking down to the end of the first half of play. And that does end our first half, ladies and gentlemen. During halftime, make sure you go by and do all the liking and subscribing on the Facebook page, the YouTube channel, Twitter, and Instagram. That way you could be entered in for the t-shirt giveaway. We'll be soon giving you a quiet halftime, looking at the vistas of Madisonville, the mushroom capital of Texas. We'll be back.
You've heard about shopping local. How about banking local? Since 1976, Anahuac National Bank is the only locally owned and operated bank in Chambers County. We know you see Anahuac National Bank folks out in the community supporting our schools, veterans, and nonprofits. Why not bank where you live? These experienced banking professionals understand local businesses and the housing market. Visit online today at anbank.net, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Madisonville, Texas at the Mustang Stadium as we get ready to go into the second half of play. Turnovers were a big key in hurting the Anahuac Panthers during the first half. Losing the ball, not being able to keep a hold of it. And then there were the unnecessary penalties, delay a game, unsportsmanlike conduct. Those do not help when you're trying to advance the ball down the field. With all things being said, I think that the Anahuac Panthers are doing better than expected against a team of the quality of Mart. And I will give a shout out to how good Mart is. I mean, you cannot be a state champion 3 years in a row without putting together a good program. And I'm glad that y'all are in 2A and we're in 3A. And I do hope that y'all go on to win state a fourth time. Because watching your guys play, it looks like it's deserved. I will tell you that Madisonville does have a pretty nice setup here in the press box area. The only complaint that I have is from my vantage point, I've got a light pole, a chain link fence, and part of the press box blocking my view of the scoreboard. So I have to move around to even take a look at the score, much less see what the time is remaining and how many timeouts and such that are left. But Madisonville has taken very good care of us while we've been here. I'd like to give a big shout out to their staff. So when we come back, your Panthers will be kicking off to Mart to start the second half of play. And your Panthers are now entering into their side of the field. As the players take the field, number 27, Sanchez, is coming out with the kicking tee for Anahuac. Waiting on the back judge to give him the ball. Number 12, Clater takes the kickoff from his 8-yard line. Comes up to his 48. Looked like number 7, Corbett, making the stop. Number 1, Campbell on the carry. 7, Corbett in on the tackle. Gain of 1 on the play. 49-yard line. Second down, 9. .24 Vizelle of the Panthers making the stop at the midfield stripe. 3rd and 8. We have timeout being taken by Mart. Okay, and our third quarter play is being sponsored this time by Community Christian Fellowship. Stop off and see Pastor Mark actually. And follow them on Facebook at ccf.church.oi. Pass is complete to number 5, Medlock. 23, Anderson making the stop. It'll be 4th down and 3.
Football is at the Anahuac 45-yard line. About 3 yards needed for the first down. Quarterback number
10, Freeman on the quarterback, keeper up the middle, gets a first down, taking the ball to the 41-yard line.
First down. Freeman to 41-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Pass is complete to number 5, Darian Medlock.
Number 5, Medlock making the reception. 24, Fazell making the stop. Gain of 8, 2nd and 2, 33-yard line. Freeman on the keeper. Signaled a touchdown by the official.
Touchdown run.
There's 8:32 remaining on the third quarter clock. And the kick by Chavez is good for the extra point. And once again, don't forget to register for the drawing for your Spirit shirt. Several different ways you can do it. Hit like, subscribe, and the notification on the YouTube. On Facebook, like us at Anahuac Sports Live. Twitter, follow us at AP_Sports Live. And follow us on Instagram at Anahuac Sports Live. We've got you covered is supplying the Spirit shirts this year. So throw your name in the hat to show your spirit.
Chavez set kickoff for the Mart Panthers. Back deep receive, number 2, Clark. Also back number 4, Uton, and number 6, Kinsley. Number 3, Kicker Sierra comes up to field that football as it died right around the 33.
Short kick by Chavez. Gives the ball to the Anahuac Panthers at the 33-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Anahuac Panthers. Number 7, Corbett on the quarterback keeper.
And several Mart Panthers around the 38 yard line.
Gain of just over 5 yards, 2nd down and 4.
John leading the charge. 2nd down. Pass complete to number 2.
Pass is complete to number 2, Clark. Get some positive yardage under heavy coverage. Places the ball at the 42-yard line. 3rd down and 1. Number 7, Corbett keeps the ball for himself, gets across midfield into Mart territory. And a 1st down for the Anahuac Panthers, 43-yard line, 1st and 10.
Near the 41-yard line.
7, Corbett on the keeper. Looked like a little bit of miscommunication on the play, but still got some positive yardage. 2 yards. They'll be 2nd down and 8.
Lewis, Clark, and delay us all on that tackle. On carry is number 27.
27 Sanchez on the carry.
Gain is to the
38-yard line. Third down and 5.
Corbett on the keeper on left side.
7 Corbett on the keeper. Penalty flag comes in towards the end of the play.
Tackles made by number 17. Holt.
We have a personal foul of block below the waist against Anahuac. Point of foul penalty being marched off 15 yards. Pushes the ball back to the 49-yard line. Remains third down. 16 to go. Pass is complete to number 82, Gates.
Defending number 5, Medlock.
We have play being blown dead. Player is down.
Timeout on the field for a player injury.
It'll be fourth down and 5 for the Panthers.
Want to escape to a relaxing destination on the Texas Gulf Coast? Trinity Bay RV and Lodging has just what you need. Nestled next to historic Fort Anahuac Park and less than an hour east of Houston, Trinity Bay RV and Lodging has everything for your next vacation, weekend getaway, or extended stay, offering daily, weekly, and monthly rates on 54 full hookup RV sites and 11 fully furnished cabins. Visit online today at trinitybayrvlodging.com or give them a call, 409-267-6774.
Okay, we're back with fourth down and 5. Corbett is rolling out. And the pass goes incomplete. The ball will turn over on downs. Mart will have it at their own 38-yard line. First and 10.
Handoff goes to number 6, Medlock.
6 Medlock on the carry. Stop made by 60 Pham of the Panthers, not before Mart gets across midfield into Anahuac territory. 49-yard line, first and 10. That comes at 5:09 remaining in the third quarter of play. Number 1, Campbell on the handoff, end around, takes it into the end zone for Mart. And the point after attempt by Chavez is no good. 4:42 remaining in the third quarter of play. Once again, the third quarter is being sponsored by Community Christian Fellowship in Oak Island, Texas. Don't forget, Anahuac fans, you can follow your Lady Panther volleyball squad. They've got 2 games this upcoming week. They're playing a home game against Kirbyville on Tuesday, and we will be playing away at Buna on Friday. Both those games will be covered by Anahuac Sports Live, so tune in and watch your Lady Panthers. Your football squad will be playing away next Friday at Bridge City. So if you can't make that game, once again, watch it on another network. Corbett takes the kickoff at his 22-yard line. A penalty flag comes in on the near side line judge. We have offsetting dead ball, unsportsmanlike conducts call against each team. Those penalties will offset. It'll be 1st and 10 for Anahuac at the 38-yard line.
Couple of unsportsmanlike penalties offset. It'll be 1st and 10 Anahuac at the 38-yard line. Pitch gets to Bailey, and he's got room across the 50. Bailey to the 30 and inside the 30, inside the 20-yard line. Finally takes
24 Fazell on the carry, gets in deep inside of Mart territory.
Jamaj Bailey.
17-yard line, 1st and 10 for Anahuac.
Football is in the 17-yard line, and that's an Anahuac Panther first down. Quarters pass incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
Gallo, defending number 17, Holt, second down.
Number 60, Herringer on the stop. Gain of 1 on the play.
That'll be third down.
16-yard line.
Third down at about 9.
We have official timeout being taken on the field.
Official timeout. Third down and 8. Or third down about 9.
Looks like the officials had to get the down box situated. Corbett on the keeper. Gets close to the first down marker. And he does get the first down according to referee Quisenberry.
17 hold on tackle. The pickup is good for an Anahuac Panther first down.
It'll be first and goal to go for Anahuac from the 6-yard line. Number 6, Tinsley on the carry up the middle. Makes his way to the 2. Second down, goal to go. And Corbett takes it in from 2 yards out into the end zone for your Anahuac Panthers. 2 minutes, 39 seconds remaining. 35 seconds. Once again, the light pole got in the way. Remaining in the third quarter of play. Penalty flag on the play. It is being waved off. Timeout called on the field by Anahuac.
Want to escape to a relaxing destination on the Texas Gulf Coast? Trinity Bay RV and Lodging has just what you need. Nestled next to historic Fort Anahuac Park and less than an hour east of Houston, Trinity Bay RV and Lodging has everything for your next vacation, weekend getaway, or extended stay, offering daily, weekly, and monthly rates on 54 full hookup RV sites and 11 fully furnished cabins. Visit online today at trinitybayrvlodging.com or give them a call, 409-267-6774.
Okay, we're back from the timeout. And Anahuac is lined up for a 2-point conversion attempt. Corbett to the outside and into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Corbett in for the 2-point conversion.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Looking for just the right bank? For a real community bank, locally owned and operated since 1976, come to Anahuac National Bank. offering services from your first checking account to mobile and online banking to business and home loans. This is Texas banking at its best. Find us online at anbank.net. Anahuac National Bank, Chambers County's only locally owned and independently operated bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back waiting for the kickoff after the Anahuac touchdown and two-point conversion. 27 Sanchez is out, setting up the tee. It looks like Mart has adjusted their return team. They've now got two guys deep. As Sanchez has been putting the ball pretty far downfield, except for the onside try. It is taken by Mart, but stopped by number 7, Corbett. And that was 12 Clater on the kickoff return. Mart has the ball at their own 27-yard line, 1st and 10. Number 10, Freeman on the carry. Pushed out of bounds by number 10, Pham. It'll be 2nd down and 2 for Mart, 35-yard line. Loose ball in the backfield, recovered by Mart, but for a loss on the play, several Panther defenders in the backfield. Back to the 30-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Clater on the carry. Takes it into the end zone for Mart. And yes, I will comment on that horn one more time, and I promise not to do it for the rest of the game. Mart lining up for the extra point try by number 3, Chavez. And he does make the extra point attempt. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that we are giving away, courtesy of We've Got You Covered, Spirit Anahuac Sports Live t-shirts. All you have to do is be a new subscriber on YouTube, first 10 people. First 10 new shares or just shares? Just first 10 shares or first 10 shares. I can't even read the screen in front of me. Of the YouTube link on Facebook. First 10 retweets of the YouTube link on Twitter. And the first 10 likes of the YouTube link on Instagram. That gets you into the drawing for one of the 2 School Spirit shirts. Sponsored by We've Got You Covered. And the Panthers take the kickoff at the 26-yard line. Gets across midfield to the 48-yard line of Mart.
Returns to the Mart 48-yard line. First and 10 for Anahuac. Ball carrier number 24.
24 Fazell on the carry. Makes his way out to the 42-yard line. Time is ticking down in the third quarter of play. 45 seconds remaining. Corbett on the keeper up the middle. They're going to spot him just shy of the first down marker. 3rd down and 1. And that is a first down for Anahuac.
Football spotted at the Mart 34-yard line.
It'll be first and 10 from the 34-yard line as time expires in the third quarter. And we're back for the fourth quarter of play, ladies and gentlemen. This one is being sponsored by Porter Processing. It'll be first and 10 from the 34-yard line. Penalty flag comes flying from the far side of the field on an incomplete pass. We'll see what the call is going to be. Defensive holding call against Mart. 10-yard penalty moves the ball to the 24-yard line. First down for Anahuac. Number 7, Corbett on the keeper. Wrapping him up was number 74, Swanner. Gain of 4 on the play. Ball at the 20-yard line. Second down. Herringer in the backfield, making a loss on the play. Pushes the ball back to the 26-yard line for Anahuac. Third down, 11. Timeout being called, taken by Anahuac.
You've heard about shopping local. How about banking local? Since 1976, Anahuac National Bank is the only locally owned and operated bank in Chambers County. We know you see Anahuac National Bank folks out in the community supporting our schools, veterans, and nonprofits. Why not bank where you live? These experienced banking professionals understand local businesses and the housing market. Visit online today at anbank.net, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Third down and 12 for Anahuac. Pass is intercepted by number 1, Campbell. Stopped by going out of bounds at the 29-yard line. It'll be a first and 10 for Mart from their own 29. Number 2, Powell on the carry for Mart. Gain of 8 on the play. Second down 2. Pass is complete to number 7, Lundy. It appears that he was ruled down by contact on the pass reception, so it ends up a loss on the play of a yard. Apparently Powell went down to a knee. Ball pops loose. Scramble for recovery in the backfield. Mart does recover. But it bushes the ball back to the 24-yard line, 4th down and 10.
The loss is back to the 29-yard line, 4th down and 10. Hunter is number 2, Trey Powell.
Penalty flag prior to the snap. False start call against Mart. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down, 15 to go. And the punt rolls, and it's down by Mart at the 23-yard line. There is a penalty flag back at the kicker area. Roughing the kicker penalty against Anahuac. Six Medlock at the line of scrimmage making the stop. No gain on the play. 2nd down. Sanchez on the carry. Stop made by number 5 Medlock. It'll be 3rd down and 2. 33-yard line. Number 7, Corbett on the keeper. Number 9, Hickman making the stop. Not before Anahuac gets a first down. 41-yard line, 1st and 10. Penalty flag at the snap. False start call against Anahuac. 5-yard penalty, replay, 1st down, 15 to go. 6:25 remaining in today's contest. Sanchez on the carry. Number 2, Powell in on the stop after a gain of 1 on the play. 2nd down, 14. Pass incomplete, 3rd down. Ball on the turf. Anahuac Panthers recover the fumble. Referee Quisenberry says it was going to be a repeat of the 3rd down. That is a call I'll definitely have to ask my Tasso officials about. Corbett on the carry. Less than a yard gain on the try. It is 4th down and 14. 13 3/4. And the punt by Sanchez is downed at the 34-yard line. Mart will go again with 4 minutes, 3 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10. Once again, this quarter is being sponsored by Porter Processing. Porter's Alligator and Deer Processing. You can find them at porterprocessing.com. And they've got some new owners, don't they?
Mid in the backfield, number 88 there, along with number 60 for Anahuac.
60 Fam in the backfield, causing a loss on the play, back to the 30-yard line. Second down, 14. Pass is incomplete. Third down.
Third down and 14. Ball carrier number 17, Tristan Cole.
17 Holt on the carry.
Cole has about 6 yards.
Makes his way to the 34-yard line.
Fourth down. Fourth and 10.
It'll be 4th and 10.
Official spot is 34-yard line. Punter is number 2, Trey Powell.
Clock is ticking under 3 minutes at the moment. And 5 Medlock downs the punt inside Anahuac territory. 34-yard line. That's where Anahuac will start, 1st and 10. 2:32 remaining into today's contest.
Ball carrier number 24.
24 Fazell on the carry. Gain of 5. 39-yard line. Correction on that, he made a gain of 7. 41-yard line. Second down, 3. Twenty-four Fazell on the carry again. Gets past the first down marker to the 48-yard line. Gives Anahuac another set of downs. 1st and 10. Less than 1:45 remaining.
Slaughter on the tackle. 1st and 10 for Anahuac.
Fazell on the carry again, gets across midfield into Mart territory. 48-yard line. Second down, 6. Pass is incomplete. Penalty flag does come in on the play. Pass interference against Mart.
Kennedy will put the football at the Mart 33-yard line. That's an Anahuac.
15-yard penalty and automatic first down. 33-yard line, 1st and 10. 1:03 remaining.
Pitch goes to number 6.
6 Tinsley on the carry. Up the middle for a gain of 5. 2nd down. 28-yard line.
On the tackle, number 62, Brandon Horn, and number 7, Brandon Lundy. Ball carrier up the middle, very near the first down marker.
24 Fazell on the carry. Ended up with a scrum at the first down marker, which Anahuac has obtained. 22-yard line, 1st and 10. 22 seconds remaining. Fazell on the carry. Gain of 2 on the play. And that expires time in today's contest, ladies and gentlemen. Final score 46 for Mart, 14 for Anahuac. The points for both teams, I can say, were hard won. They were not easy points by any stretch of the imagination. Wouldn't you agree, Trent? And he nods his head, yeah. We'll be back after these messages.
Trent Hart back here with you on the Anahuac Sports Live Texas Farm Bureau postgame show. We'd like to thank everybody for joining us for this matchup here today on a neutral side at Mustang Stadium in Madisonville, Texas. We would like to thank also Guy Jackson stepping in for Alex Outram here today doing our play-by-play. He is the voice of the Panthers, and you will hear him at home games on Friday nights at Panther Stadium. Well, today did not end up like the Anahuac Panthers wanted it to. The final score was 46-14, but there were some positives on Anahuac's side of the ball, as Mart was everything they said they were and a little bit more. They are ranked number 2 in the state right now in Class 2A, and I'm sure that they will be going on to big things once again this year as they are looking for a 4-peat state championship title. Anahuac, on the other hand, had some mistakes tonight, had some penalties that were costly, had some turnovers that were super costly, and that is something I'm sure Coach Greg Neese is going to really enforce this week as they lead into next Friday against Bridge City. I want to remind everybody that at Bridge City, home team reserve broadcast rights, and Anahuac Sports Live won't be there, but you will be able to catch that game on Texan Live, and we will have that linked as soon as it is available on social media. And speaking of social media, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and we sure would appreciate it. And be sure to go over to Facebook at Anahuac Sports Live. Give us a like, give us a follow, and follow us on Twitter as well and on Instagram. Again, we appreciate everybody coming out and watching us tonight. We appreciate the fans and those from Mart and those from Anahuac that came and watched on YouTube today. We're going to cut to a commercial, and we're going to be right back with the Texas Farm Bureau postgame show right after this.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Again, welcome back to the Texas Farm Bureau postgame show. I'm Trent Hart with Anahuac Sports Live, and we want to thank again Guy Jackson stepping in for Alex Outram here today. And you know, we talked about earlier the mistakes, the penalties, the turnovers that the Anahuac Panthers made here today, but there were some positives. Running back Fozell looked particularly well tonight running the football for the Panthers. Something to note is that wideout Zion Clark went out in the third quarter, which would appear to be an ankle injury. We sure do hope that he is all right and he'll be ready to go next week. We'll check in with Coach Neese, I'm sure, on that one. Corbett, you know, what can you expect from that kid? A sophomore quarterback. He is performing well for the Panthers, and I can only see that he will be getting better as the season goes on, as Anahuac's got some tough opponents coming their way, especially in district play. East Chambers, who's ranked in the top 15 in the state, and Woodville, who is blowing out opponents as well. And you've also got Bridge City next week, and as we mentioned, Anahuac Sports Live won't be at Bridge City to cover that game, but you can catch that on Texan Live as home team reserves broadcast rights, and we will have that link for you posted on all of our social media as soon as we can. But Anahuac Sports Live will be live in Buna next Friday, but before that, Tuesday night, we are going to have the high school football or high school volleyball game at home in Anahuac against Kirbyville at 4:30. So be sure to tune in for the junior varsity and varsity volleyball teams as they take on Kirbyville Tuesday, 4:30, live right here on Anahuac Sports Live. We'd like to thank everybody again for joining us, and we appreciate everyone hitting that subscribe button and sharing all of the social media sites with your friends, with your family. Let them know what we're doing here, and let us know how we're doing as we move forward so we can improve our broadcast for you. And we will see you again right here Tuesday as we bring Kirbyville and high school volleyball. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time right here on Anahuac Sports Live.